Hello, Internet. My name is Slade. Oh, fuck my mic. My name is Slade. Welcome to the Evolution in Gaming podcast. Today with us, we have...
Sebastian.
Carrisa.
Zack.
That was the most belated thing ever.
That's basically
I
like...
jumped the gun and everybody else was just like...
It's like Zack. Oh yeah, on the game, I'm playing Black Mesa. So that's what you guys get to watch while we just talk. So, hello. How is everybody this evening?
I'm
Tired.
very tired.
Good. I'm okay.
All right.
Blah.
I'm with the other people on the I am tired. So I have a few work stories I want to go ahead and get out of the way
Oh, good
before we get
God.
started.
How drunk
Never
were
mind.
you at
Go
work?
I wasn't drunk. I was with my dad, who is my boss. We were going to flag out a job site, and it's right next to a school. And the school was out at PE or whatever. My dad are walking through this field that's next to the school. It does not belong to the school, but it's next to it. And this woman comes out there, and she comes walking out there, and she's like, excuse me. And my dad's like, just ignore her, and maybe she'll leave us alone. And I was like, all right, whatever. And she comes up to us, and she's like, excuse me, can I help y'all? My dad looks at her dead in her eye, and he goes, no. And she goes, do what?
Well.
He goes, no, you can't help me unless you know how to run a drill rig. You're no use to me.
Oh. Burn.
And she's just looking at us like, did he really just say that? And he looks at her and goes, he's like, he's like, we're flagging out a job. He's like, please leave. And she's like, this is the school's property.
Wow.
And he's like, no, the school gave it back to the people we're doing work for. I'm not going to name the company name or whatever. And she's like, I didn't know they gave it back. He said, yeah, so we're on private property, so it doesn't matter.
Woohoo.
So,
Ouch.
oh gosh, there was another funny one I had, and I can't remember it, and I remembered it earlier, and I don't remember. I don't remember now because we were talking before this, and I'm fucking. Oh yeah, I'm terrified of heights, and I got sent. I got sent on bridge work.
Yeah.
I got sent on bridge work. I'm fucking 30 feet above the ground, tied off on like a little piece of rebar, basically.
See, I just want to see you at the CN Tower on like the little like glass floor they have there at like one point.
Fuck no.
He's like, "Hey, look down there."
Fuck no. I cannot stand
I would
heights.
I would just lay on the ground and say,
See,
"Selfie."
heights don't really bother me. I have a healthy sense of survival, as in, I'm not going to walk to the edge unless I have to. But actually being in the air is not bad as long as I know I'm perfectly safe.
No, for me, it's like if if I'm in an airplane, like I know I'm fine because I know if the airplane crashes, like I realize I'm fucked.
Well, yeah, totally. But I don't have a
Doesn't matter.
fear of going up to the top floor or walking on a suspended bridge that's made of glass.
No, it's not that. It's like the edge. I have a fear of the edge.
Yeah, no, I'm with you there.
And
Totally.
when you-
That's a healthy fear. That is a survival instinct.
when you're walking around and it's like 2 inches of concrete is what you're stepping on.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that.
This is such a millennial problem that I have here.
What?
But I'm more
Oh,
afraid that I'm
God.
going to drop my phone off of the edge of a tower or something than I am.
Oh
dropping
my
someone.
god, you did not just go there.
Sebastian,
I
See, this is why I feel like I
hate
feel like the
it.
most calm in this
Ugh.
situation because, for all you non-Canadian folk, there's this theme park called Canada's Wonderland,
Oh god, I've heard.
Mhm.
I've heard.
and they have this.
I've heard.
Canadians
They have this roller
Wonderland.
coaster called Leviathan, and it's almost like a straight. The
Wonderland.
first drop is almost like a straight drop. It's like 85-degree angle, I believe. So just like we're going up, and I'm like, everyone's like getting nervous and stuff. I'm like, all right, we're like about to go over. As soon as we go down, everyone's screaming. I'm just like, yay!
You're that person. I hate roller coasters. Mainly, I've seen the people who put together roller coasters. Like I've quality.
Okay, well, like,
I've quality controlled like a roller coaster being put up once, and
oh
it, like
god,
like doing that is like learning how a hot dog is made. It's just like
you don't want to know. You
it's just like never
just
again.
enjoy the fact
Never
that
again.
it's delicious and move on. Don't look into what's in it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
it's like never again.
you
It's like, just eat the hot
have that
dog and
1,000
move
yard
on.
since,
stare like you've been at war after that project.
Oh man. So
Since we're
Let
on
me tell you,
the,
I had a healthy fear of fair rides this past time. Last Mother's Day, me and my daughter went to this very local, like seriously in our park by her school, little fair for the Mother's Day. And I don't know if I'm just old as balls and don't remember the rides being that really scary, or what's wrong, because on the freaking Tilt-A-Whirl, the one that looks like a apple cut in half and you sit in it and it just goes around up and down and you twirl inside the basket basically. Man, that fucker was going like Mach 10 and was whipping us into one corner of the seat. It was the fastest fucking Tilt-A-Whirl I have ever been on. Now, I love roller coasters. Love them to death. I like the little butterfly sensation you get when you crest the top of the hill and you know you're about to go down, and then it just becomes pure nirvana. Love it. But after riding that, and then the Gravitron, which should be renamed the Pukatron, because it was going so fast. No, seriously, I don't get nauseous on rides hardly ever. That one was enough to make me literally green in the gills. Ridley even looked at me and said, "You don't look so good." And she was totally fine. Like, I don't know if like I said, getting older or what, but I could swear those rides were just way higher powered than I remember. Now, granted, I'm from a podunk town, so it could be that, here in California, the power source is just better. AKA more juice, more speed, more bleh inducing. So, I don't know, but the last time I went to the fair, oh god, it was bad. It was bad. There were times where I had to take breathers, and that never happens to me.
oh gosh, I'm terrible at like roller coasters and shit. It's just like not my thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think the scariest thing we have at a fair here is we have the exhibition every like August, I believe it is. And once again, for you non-Canadian folk, but we have this thing called the donut burger. So literally, it was a burger inside a donut. And
That's the scariest thing. I know,
apparently,
it's fucking delicious, actually.
I would love to eat
America.
it, but
That sounds
And we
yummy,
also
actually.
had, we also had deep fried Kool-Aid.
What? How in the...
That's
Yeah,
it's a
I
thing.
don't even
It's
know.
a thing.
It's just like I heard about it. And it was
Like deep fried
what the fuck do you
Twinkies.
do
I mean,
that?
I've had one of those, but...
We had
Do you know now... Oh, my God. Do you know that they now have deep fried Twinkies you can make at home? They sell them in Walmart.
Yeah, I saw that.
As
But
well as Oreo
we
curd.
have a thing.
Yes.
We have a thing where it's like a deep fried. It's a deep fried hamburger with Krispy Kreme donuts for buns.
Mm.
Just thinking
that sounds
about this
good.
is giving me diabetes.
No,
Diabetes.
that's like how you get diabetes.
Diabetes.
Oh, also,
A thing
because
near and
you
dear to my
die of
heart
diabetes.
because it runs in my family.
what
probably-
was I gonna say?
It's going to come from my heart eventually.
Oh,
Morbid.
because we're a little bit into this podcast, I'd like to go ahead and say that our next podcast, by the way, or one coming up, I don't know exactly the time frame, but it will be with some lovely people from a certain Facebook group page that has about 9,000 members. That's my little tease. You can figure it out from there.
Slade, correction.
Hmm?
11,000.
Is it 11,000 now?
Yeah.
Good
That's
God.
Oh damn! You just got told.
Well, there's another one I'm working on that has about 9,000 people. There's two I'm working on at the moment.
Nice save. Good try.
Oh yeah, totally.
So since we're on the topic of fear, I recently saw Blair Witch, and I will never step inside another fucking forest as long as I live.
Was it good then?
I've never seen
It was good then.
Never.
Because the
I said,
first
I was
one
never
was
sure
played up and
another
played up and played up.
so
It
yeah,
was not that scary at all.
Have you ever played a scary video game and then had stress dreams from it?
Yes.
Yes.
Which is funny because I recently played the demo for the second Outlast because I was at a convention 3 weeks ago. They had Outlast 2 there. The game was terrifying. Didn't give me nightmares like the first one because, spoiler alert, do you guys know Traeger at all?
Yes,
The guy
yes. I've played
That
the whole
guy
game.
gave me fucking nightmares. It was just, I found him terrifying.
You know what gave me nightmares was PT. I didn't even play it. I just watched the videos, and by proxy, I was like, no. Mm-mm.
Oh no, I know Traeger. And that Outlast didn't do that bad. The one that killed me was I don't have dreams. I have like nightmares. Like I never dream.
Night terrors.
Yeah, I just have like no. It's like a dream, but it's like an intense nightmare. And I wouldn't call it night terror.
Night terror is what that's called.
I wouldn't call it exactly a night terror. Anyways,
It's a reality.
I'm just gonna argue the point. Anyways,
Okay,
my big
devil's
one.
advocate.
My big one is that I have like when Five Nights at Freddy's came out.
Oh my god!
I was having stress dreams of being the guy in the fucking office.
I mean, to be fair, it is jump scary, and that's a visceral reaction, so I can see
Oh
it.
god, no! Like I was like,
Well,
I was like,
even going
course,
into Chuck
hear
E.
the
Cheese now is
backstory.
way more creepy than it used to be.
oh yeah, no. Well,
I mean, to be fair, it was always creepy.
like I just finished
But
reading
now
the
when
novel
I have to
too.
go for birthday parties and stuff like that, now I'm just like staring at the animatronics like,
Like, when I went to Chuck E. Cheese when I was a kid, we never had the animatronics, so I was like, honestly,
oh, they're there now. Oh, they're there.
Oh,
I'm
they're
just
always
like-
there.
honestly, like after that, I was like, the first time I played it, I was like, okay, I'm never going inside another Chuck E. Cheese. And then, unfortunately, I showed my brother how to make Five Nights at Freddy's Not Scary, and well, he got obsessed with the game. So
My daughter is too. Believe me, I'm
yeah,
with you.
well, try getting a 6-year-old trying to get him off of
Basically.
that.
Yeah, my daughter's just turned 8. I feel your pain. She's been obsessed since she was 6. So
So here's the thing though. So the fourth game comes out. This is the first one I bought on PC because I have all of them on my tablet, but I never bought them on PC. I guess I did pirate the first one, but you know, whatever. Anyways, I got the fourth one, and I was like, "Here, dude. I'm not gonna say my brother's name. Come over. Or come downstairs because my room's in the basement." Just sounded really creepy.
oh god.
Come down to the
So
basement.
you know, I go like,
come
we
down
go
here,
to
we'll
play it, right?
Some games.
Oh, come down to the basement.
Not this
So
again.
we go to play. We go to play, right? Apparently he was terrified of the fourth one, and he'll never touch it. So basically, I wasted about $9.
Oh, the fourth one is absolutely the worst one out of all of them.
I actually like the fourth one.
Like
I like the fourth.
the fourth one to me is like the worst one because like it's the fact that in 1 through 3 like you have an idea when the animatronics are gonna get you, like you have an understanding, and in the fourth
Right.
one it's just like dead silent. If you're like me, you're wearing like I don't know. Everybody who watches full play or ever seen me in webcam know the headphones I wear, and it's like it's like you have them on and you're like, okay, yeah, no. All of a sudden it's just like, and you're like, god damn it. Like, it's like right in your face, in your ear, and you have to have the volume up loud as fuck anyway, just to be able to hear everything.
I can't play that game because the anxiety just kills me whenever I try to play it, and like I wish I can still get the refund, but I can't.
Yeah, it's basically that anxiety of like, I know they're coming down that hallway. It's just a matter of
Yeah,
when.
eventually. When and how fucked are you when they do?
And you're fucked.
I've always been the type of
Yeah.
person that has never played a horror video game except for one. And believe it or not, it's not any of the Five Nights at Freddy's games.
What'd you play?
And to be
I
fair,
can
it is
probably
the
list every
one
single horror game I played.
story that I actually very much respect and love, and it's Frambo.
I've never played it. Carrisa
Have you
told me
guys
I
ever-
shod play it for full play.
You should play. You should play. I'm
Yes.
telling you.
For me, I love horror
It is
games.
an
I love horror
amazing
games.
game.
Outlast, both the Among the Sleep, Among the Sleep, the DLC for Among the Sleep, which spoiler by the way.
I need to play that.
Spoiler by the way, Among the Sleep DLC is coming out soon. I'm saying for full play, it's coming out. Outlast. I'm very excited for Outlast number 2. What's the other ones? Amnesia. Both of those, I played them. I love them a lot. All the Five Nights at Freddy's
You
games.
need to do the one I sent you for Oculus as well.
I saw that. Oh yeah, there's another one called the Boogeyman, which I'm debating because the Boogeyman's in the Oculus, and I'm debating on using my Oculus and going back and playing.
Didn't Markiplier play that?
He did play it, and I've played it. It's really good, and but there's a version of it with the Oculus you could play.
Oh God, I couldn't do that.
Yeah, and like literally, you have to look around with the fucking Oculus, and I'm really.
Well, we're good to see yourself shit. Get shit on and on camera, shit yourself. That'll be fun.
You guys, the PSVR. Did you guys ever see the Until Dawn thing they have for it?
No, but I don't
No.
trust PlayStation VR that much.
I play. It's actually pretty good.
But
I tried
I
it
heard
twice. It was really good.
It's been shown that they had a hidden PC though at the conventions that were taking PSVR to. They had a PC running it.
No, it was off of PS4. Like I even saw the console there. It was a PS4 they're running off of.
I saw photos where they had a PC though behind the scenes, running the whole thing. I don't know. I'm not going to testify either way, but it wouldn't surprise me because like it takes a lot of horsepower to run VR, and I just don't see a console holding up to it.
Well, that's where like the PS4 Pro and the Project Scorpio come in.
I know, but I'm definitely one of the people who's like totally unimpressed with the Xbox One. Like it's a dedicated Netflix. Oh, I just died. It's a dedicated Netflix player to me.
Jeez.
Like that's
Okay.
basically what it.
So I'm gonna list every single horror game I played in the last since 2012. That's when I started playing them. All right, get your notepads ready.
All right. Oh my god, I have a game I should play, but I don't know if I can get away with it on the channel. I just thought about.
There's
There's a couple I've got that I'm interested to try.
I played every single Resident Evil game except for Revelations 2. I played Silent Hill 1, 2, and I haven't played 3. I have 3, but I haven't played it. Homecoming. I played The Evil Within. Emily Wants to Play. All 3 Bioshocks. SCP, both Slender games.
I didn't even think of
Alien
Slender
Isolation.
SCP. I didn't think of either one of those. But I also wouldn't consider Bioshock a horror game.
Like a horror game either, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I'm with
based.
Bioshock to me is like a first-person shooter.
It's well,
scary.
I think it's scary. I think it walks that very fine line of being
No,
very
it's
creepy. No, listen, very, very creepy, and drama. It builds that tension, but I don't think it's an outright horror.
I don't know. The whole time I played
really
it, the
don't.
whole time
It's a thriller, I guess is the best term.
I'm super proficient in like first person shooters, so I never felt like I had any tension or whatever. It's like, okay, this guy's here. All right, I'm gonna shoot him in the head. Oh, you have the plasmids, whatever. I'm gonna use them. All right, I'm gonna beat this dude with the fucking ratchet, whatever.
Well, see, this is why, like, Bioshock 1 felt more horror to me than Bioshock 2, because Bioshock 2, you're a big daddy. But my problem with Bioshock 2 is that you play as a big daddy, but you don't feel overpowered whatsoever, like the big daddies in the first game did.
No, oh my gosh, but no,
So-
I prefer Bioshock 2 to Bioshock 1, but like the intro to Bioshock 1.
We can't talk anymore.
I played 2 before I played 1, which is why it has like a little spot in my heart over Bioshock 1. But Bioshock 1, it was just like the intro of it, I was just like, all right, okay, this is a horror game. Like, I thought that when I first got it, and then it's like, oh, this game's not scary at all. It's just the people are fucked up on drugs. Like, it's nothing.
Drugs are bad, and
It's nothing more to me than like me walking in the work.
Right.
I don't know, because, like, I remember, like, obviously, this is when I'm younger, but, like, still, I played the game on my laptop, and my laptop couldn't really run it, like, decent graphics at all, so it was, like, really shitty for me, but I still managed to get scared by it, and then, even to this day,
I
like,
did too.
Creeped out. Like, there's one...
The first time I saw Little Sister, I was creeped the fuck out.
You know, those don't creep me out as much as like Balloon Boy does from fucking
We're not talking about
from Five Nights at
We're
Freddy's.
talking...
FNAF.
Bioshock right now.
For me, like I've always had a fear, like even when I was like a little kid, of things that had like
Clowns.
eyes. Oh God, no! I was terrified of clowns. And then my grandmother had like these little ceramic dolls, and they had like these huge eyes and everything. And it was just like, nope. Like if I'd spent the night at my grandmother's house, like I would take them all, put them in a closet, and then I would like have a table. It's like 5-year-old me, by the way. I would push a table up against the fucking door.
Smart.
Because like and she was like, "What are you doing?" I was just like, "I don't trust them."
Well, this just reminds me. Anyone who is like a completionist that's watching right now, or obviously in the podcast, there's one part in BioShock 1 where you're in medical pavilion. And I think it's like right after you get a tonic. There's like a bunch of like steam that comes down, and then there's nothing. You hear like I think you hear like a little bump or something. So yeah, you think everything's normal. You turn around, there's a fucking like doctor person right behind you, and every single time that managed to freak me the fuck out.
Really?
Every single time. I don't understand why. It's just like when they appear right behind you, they like freak me the fuck out, even if I expect it.
Oh my God! I felt like with the Houdini ones.
It wasn't Houdini. It was
I was just gonna say with the Houdinis, it was like pure frustration for me. I was like, hold still, God damn it! I just want to shoot you.
I have yet to play BioShock or BioShock 2. I've watched them both play it all the way through, but I've never played them myself.
Oh,
and I
God.
recently acquired both.
I would
might
say
do a
get the
full
collection.
play. Yeah, I might do a full
I got
play.
them both on. I got them. I recently bought the BioShock collection for the Xbox One. Because I love all three games that much. I was like, yeah, I'll replay them in HD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
I've
them.
never played a single BioShock game, so
You should. They're really good. I haven't played them myself. Like, I'm not a big first-person shooter because many of you know this. If you've watched any of our videos, I'm not that proficient at games technically.
yeah, I've noticed.
Hey, everybody, real quick.
Now,
Wait,
here's the
wait, everybody, real quick.
Here's the thing.
Hang on. You're at your we're gonna say a 5-minute warning right now before the end of the podcast.
Yeah, got it.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Before I started playing Minecraft, I was that person that you put in Halo to play with your friends that literally ran across the screen as bait. And then I'd get stuck in a corner and couldn't get out. Now, at least I'm effective bait. I can actually run and shoot some things. So,
Occasionally. You might even hit them
occasionally.
sometimes.
Yeah, maybe. It's improved quite drastically
Oh God.
from where I was. I'm going to try to get better. So my playthrough of BioShock should be interesting, to say the least.
Oh God, for me, like I've always played first person. Like I'm an old school Call of Duty fan. Like my parents got me the first one on PC back in like 2003.
Oh, black and the
See,
good.
my kind of games are like Animal
first one I played
Crossing
was-
and Mario.
Oh well, okay. If I said first game, like my beloved game is Banjo-Kazooie on the Nintendo 64. But even before then, I didn't have any older brothers or sisters, but I had an older cousin, and he gave me his NES and his SNES a long time ago. And like Legend of Zelda, the original one, which I prefer the original Legend of Zelda to games such as Ocarina of Time. Which internet, please don't crucify me, but I'm sorry, but it's a much.
I mean, I'm with you. I do like the original.
It's a much
but
better.
Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time is
also
not a good game.
One of I
You say
love
Ocarina of Time is not a good game.
Well, I have certain problems with it.
You just can't get like a mob at your house.
That's fine.
You really are.
That's fine. I just but shouldn't my points be considered valid?
I mean, okay, then tell us the point.
Like,
That's
like for the fact that okay, it's just there is so much fucking waiting in the game, and it's not wrong. Like I replayed it recently. I own Ocarina of Time. I own Majora's Mask, both on my 64, and it's just that.
See, I bought a 3DS specifically just to play Majora's Mask.
Oh my God!
So
you spend so much time in those games, just like sitting around and like waiting. Like I was replaying it recently, and like that's one of the problems I have with it. Is
I used the walkthrough.
no, it doesn't matter. The walkthrough doesn't matter. It's just like you just spend that time like waiting on enemies to like attack you and shit. Because like if you play originally like on the 64 like I did, you're just like, all right, whatever. I'm having to wait because the Z targeting says I have to. Because like you have to hold
Yeah,
down
well,
Z.
shit isn't as complicated as it was back then.
Yeah, well, I understand video games a lot better now too than I did as a kid. Like, as a kid, it felt intense. As an adult, you're like, meh.
Right. So
Okay,
you're
so
saying
we got-
don't go back and play
Yeah, basically.
your idle games because you will be disappointed.
Basically, yeah.
I think we got less than a minute here, so
Okay, I
That's
can see your
childhood
point
in a
there.
nutshell.
should the two of us like mention our favorite game or our first one of our first games or our favorite game from like our childhood? then?
If you want,
Go
we
for
still
it.
have still have time in the podcast.
So my favorite game, like I have a couple of them, like back in the PS2 era because that was my first console. I would say that Shrek 2
Oh my god.
and
Go fuck yourself. You're gonna hate on
Spider-Man
me.
2
You're
were
gonna hate on
probably-
me for dissing Ocarina of Time, but Shrek 2 is one of your favorite games.
Shrek 2 was a good game though. Like if you played it, it was really.
You know what? Go get
Okay,
go get fucking
PS2,
Shrek.
on the
PS2, right? I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to say Kingdom Hearts for me.
I got a
If
fucking
we're talking
crowbar
about
and I couldn't.
Favorite game on whatever console, but there was so many on PS2 though. I mean,
PS. Oh my god, I can think of so many better games on PS2, but
I had a lot of PS2 games. I just I traded them all in or like I sold them, so I don't even remember like what I had. I still have like a few of my old favorites, like The Sims, Resident Evil 4.
like
Code
if you all
Veronica.
had to
I've
say
never
if you
played The
all had to
Sims.
say like your top 3 favorite games, like you had to pick right now.
all of
Oh,
all time.
Yeah.
I couldn't answer.
Can it be just a franchise?
We'll say yes to make it easy.
Okay. My favorite games, Minecraft. For whatever reason, I'm addicted to Animal Crossing. I love that game. I just really do. Even though it's just pointless. I really love that game. And I'm gonna have to say probably GTA. That's my third.
Anybody else?
Let's see. Really, for the top
Well-
spot for me would be both Oblivion and Skyrim. I just honestly cannot decide which one is better in my head. They both have good and bad things about them, and I just love it to death. I put hundreds of hours into both games. Also, Dragon Age Origins is another absolute favorite of mine, and I'm still playing it. I'm still finding new things, and it's awesome. And from my childhood specifically, I don't know if it's my favorite, but my most nostalgic will have to be a little game probably no one's ever heard of before called Operation Desert Storm 2.
I can say I'm in the minority and I've heard of that.
Yeah,
You wouldn't know one of my
that
favorites.
was the only shooter that I've ever grown up playing because
Um,
my parents were super strict and never allowed me to play shooters. It was the only one I was able to sneak into the house.
Zach, go ahead. I'll let you do it.
So the first one's kind of a mix because like there's rumors that it's been like the same universe. So Wolfenstein and Doom, those are my two favorite because they're like kind of interconnected with each other. Those were like
damn
some
it.
of the first shooters I've ever played. Guitar Hero / Rock Band because they're essentially the same thing. But like I've had so much nostalgia with it. Like my friends used to come over all the time. We just played Guitar Hero World Tour and 3 and all that. And it's actually inspired me to go start playing guitar and other instruments. And Resident Evil because it's one of my favorite horror series of all time. I loved every single game that's come out. 6 is all right, but we don't talk about 6. I am super excited for Resident Evil 7. I have to play Rock Band 4, but I'm excited for both of those. And then Doom, I still have to play, but I played the beta. I thought it was amazing. And yeah, that's me.
All right. I would have to say just because like it's one of the first games I remember playing. It's Warcraft, not World of Warcraft. Let's make the distinction real quick here. I mean Warcraft. I mean the RTS, the real-time strategy game.
I'm not talking about that third-person bullshit.
No. I mean like the RTS, the RTS game. From there, it would have to be Call of Duty because I've played like literally every single one of them. Like that's not even a joke. Like even the one on the PSP. Like,
Oh wow.
You poor soul.
like if that makes sense.
recently-
I've even played on PSP.
I-
Other than that, man, I'm still fucking waiting on Half-Life 3.
God.
Everyone just lagged out on me for a second. I was like, what?
I love Half-Life. I love the game. I love the story. I love everything about it. I can't tell you how many fucking times I've played it. But as soon as Gordon Freeman comes back for Half-Life 3, like even if the game comes out and it's like HTC Vive exclusive, I would drop the money for an HTC Vive. Like, if that was the only way I could play Half-Life 3. That is seriously one of my favorite games of all time. It would force me to drop that money.
You and I don't know how many other people will join you. It's a pretty much the best get rich quick Steam can never come up.
Oh my gosh, no.
Yeah.
I mean, I have an
me-
I have an Oculus, but I mean, I'm not that impressed with my Oculus. I see where it's fun.
Yeah, who is?
I see where it's fun, but it's just, it's like my Oculus is literally right now sitting on top of my arcade machine.
Jeez.
Did I just
Well, I'm playing.
did I just sound like I have too much money? Because that just made me feel like I was bragging too much.
Well, I mean,
Can
you
I have some of your
stuff,
job that
please?
works A lot of hours.
Well,
so
I mean-
it's not
As
too
far as like
surprising.
nostalgia for me, I think it was probably 64 in general, just 64 games.
No, I understand.
Perfect Dark,
Yeah, no, like I bought like the
Super Mario 64,
Yeah, I have.
Beetlebug Adventure Racing.
By the way, you want to talk about
I mean-
another terrible game? Is Super Mario 64. Do not get me started.
Okay, I'm sorry, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
love that game.
We're done this.
Love
We're done.
that game.
do not play
We
it.
should end the podcast.
If you
here
enjoy it,
before
if you
we-
enjoy it, don't play it as an adult.
I have played it as an adult.
Yeah, and
That's
it's
the thing. It's on
bad.
my Wii U. It's on my Wii U. I still play
Yeah,
it.
don't play it on the original 64 because it's terrible.
Oh well, yeah. Oh, there were times I was totally frustrated, even as a kid playing it, and like this shit won't work. What? But
Yeah, that's basically it. It's like the controls are frustrating. I don't know. I'm like, if you go back and play any of those old
camera
games,
angles.
the camera
Oh,
angles
God,
are the
camera.
fucking worst.
Oh my god, they're so bad.
But anyways, we should be wrapping up the podcast. I'm supposed to be in charge of that. So thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Slade.
I'm Carrisa.
I'm Sebastian.
I'm Zack.
Thank you guys.
Ah.
Thank you guys very much for watching the very first Evolution Gaming podcast.
Until next time.
Bye.
We're out.
Until next time. I don't know.
See ya.
Fucking watch a video.
Remember
Va-
to live,
watch
adventure, game.
watch a fucking video in the
Bye-bye.
annotation. I don't know. Do what you want to.
You shall
It's
be
your
done
life.
doing what you're told.
All right.
Damn it.
Bye guys.